then you realize, the song makes you realize a lot of things about your life. And so, yeah, I think that I wanted to write music that gives people pause and makes them think about their life in that
Mhm.
way because um I love songs that make me think, And when I heard that, it took me 3 or 4 times. I mean, the song it's multifaceted. It has
Yeah.
a bunch of different levels. Maybe melodically it's not as catchy as some other songs, but it's catchy enough to keep you there. And then once you really get into the meaning and you kind of dig through it, when it really hit me in the heart, I was like, oh man, I want to make a piece of art one day that makes people like sort of examine their life and
Uh,
think about that. Because then I was like, damn, I want to call my dad,
mm,
And maybe if life happens and people don't live forever, things change, and a piece of art can give you, make you think about your life and call your dad a few extra times,
mm.
and that's a cool thing, I think. So yeah, I do think about that. I think about that a lot, and not with every song. Um, for example, like when I wrote "Let Me Down Slowly," I wasn't like it wasn't as story driven as some of my other songs were. Um, and I kind of knew what I wanted to achieve with that song. And it wasn't, I mean, in a different way, as you kind of think about the heartbreak, but there are certain songs I have that are more story driven where there's a twist at the end that's supposed to make you
Mhm.
think, and not every song has to achieve that, but I do like to do that.
Yeah. So to give you a prime example, my daughter a couple of days before your concert let me listen to "I Built a Friend,"
Okay, cool.
and I couldn't get to the end. It was really about 2/3 of the way through, and I was like, "No, turn that off. I can't." But not because it was. I loved it. Like, let me just say, it is a beautiful song,
Mm,
but it got me right here. And I
mm,
was like, I can't listen to any more of that just now. I don't know. Maybe I was feeling a bit vulnerable. I don't know. But at that
mm.
point, I was like, goodness. And then you did it at the concert, and I felt it all again. It's like, oh man. So your music has got this. You've got this skill to kind of make people feel what you are putting into your music, and that is something that I don't think many people have got. And I want to know if that is a deliberate thing or if it's just you. If it's just you coming through your music.
I I think that it's just me just trying to. I mean, I just want to emulate the pieces of art that made me feel that way,
Right.
And maybe, I think it's I think when I'm at my best, like that's like what I'm good at, but it doesn't like it's definitely hard. I mean, I write a lot of songs to get to the ones that
Uh-huh.
hopefully are able to achieve that. But, I guess I just go back to like I remember when I heard, the songs like the song Stand by Eminem, and that has like the ending, and where, I don't know if you've heard that song, but
Yeah.
like and it has like this twist ending, and you get to it just makes you think about your life. I don't know. I like to think about stuff, and I like art that does that. And for me, for some reason, when I heard the song Stan, or I heard the song Daughters by John Mayer, or I heard the song, Cats in the Cradle, I was like, man, I want to have a piece of art that does that one day. Like that's what I want to do. So whether it comes naturally to me or not, I don't know, but I guess one thing that did come naturally to me is my I don't know. I guess I have an affinity for that kind of art. I
Mm.
enjoy it, so it's the kind of art I like to create. But I have to work hard at trying to make it.